to welcome everyone today to the marriage of Rohan and Clare. Today is an exciting day for them, and it's great to have you here to share this experience with them. It's a privilege for us to be here. It's a privilege for me to be here to celebrate this day with them.
Good evening and welcome to everyone gathered here to be part of this happy occasion. William and Margaret, we have much to be grateful to you for. More than anything else, we thank you for having given us your beautiful daughter Clare as a bride to our son Rohan. From today, she is as much part of our family as she is part of yours. Sheila, my wife, and I thank God for having made this possible. Clare, Sheila and I were so happy when you decided to visit us in Bangalore along with Rohan in April this year. From our very first meeting with you, we found you so easy to get along with, very gentle, soft-spoken, loving and caring. Your strong Christian faith and your excellent grounding in Christian values came across to us very quickly, thanks to the fine upbringing that William and Margaret have provided you. Coming to all those around this room, some of whom have traveled distances and some from nearby, to be with us and to share in our joy as we celebrate this day. We thank you so much for your presence, prayers, and blessings.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a joy and honour it is to be here today, celebrating Clare and Rohan's beautiful union. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Esther, and I've had the privilege of being friends with Clare for many years. When Clare and Rohan were still just friends, it was crystal clear to me in the way that she spoke about him, how she loved him. In God's perfect timing, He saw fit to unite them, and it has been a privilege to witness their story of friendship to romance unfold. Clare and Rohan, I wish you every blessing for the future. May this be the beginning of a life filled with laughter, faith, and steadfast love. May you build a home where Christ is at the centre, where you encourage one another, and where the love you share becomes a blessing to everyone around you. I know I join with the whole room in wishing you all the very best wishes and prayers for your future together.
What words can I properly use to express how I feel about Clare? Clare is not just my sister, but my best friend. She has been there for me for as long as I can remember. Clare has shown me what it is to love someone with complete selflessness. And I am so glad that she has found in Rohan someone who matches her selfless love. has so many qualities, including kindness like I've never known from anyone else, humility, as well as a very strong sense of humour. You can be sure that if you spend time with Claire for more than a minute, she will show you her witty side. Claire is someone who's always been able to get alongside people from any walk of life. I have always watched in amazement as she just walks up and interacts with people around her with complete attention and care. First things that Claire told me about meeting this guy called Rohan is his ability to talk to and relate to other people. Claire was so struck by Rohan's consideration for others and his thoughtful questions. You're unbelievably thoughtful and generous to Claire, as well as everyone you know. I'm so thankful to God for bringing you into Claire's life, and I'm honoured to call you my brother today.
This is a very happy day for us. We're so happy for Claire and Rohan, but as for Claire's parents, we feel like we're losing our wee ginger nut. I want to welcome Rohan into the Stevenson family. He's a very special young man. We haven't met him a few times, but we knew. Claire used to say to me when she came home to England, "Dad, there's a boy I like in London and I can't forget about him." You were always on our mind, and now I can understand why. I wish Claire and Rohan every blessing in their married life.
Rohan, do you take Claire as your wife to live together as God has ordained in the holy state of matrimony, to love her, cherish her in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others be faithful unto her as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Claire, do you take Rohan as your husband to live together as God has ordained in the holy state of matrimony, to love him, cherish him in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others be faithful unto him as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Mrs. John, you may now kiss the bride.
I'm sure you'll all have to admit that this day has turned out to be absolutely spectacular. I've known Rohan all my life. With his dad and my mom being siblings, we've been part of each other's lives all our life. Over the years, I've had the privilege of watching Rohan grow into the amazing man that he is. For me, Rohan has always been the yardstick. I have admired his unwavering faith, hard work, generosity, and kindness that he pours out into each and everyone around him on a daily basis. As we look at you, Rohan, today, I see two things, and we're going to forego the fact that you probably are a little stressed, and so we're going to turn to the two, which is pure joy and pure happiness. And I know that's because of the life that you're about to start with that beautiful woman. Thank you for having us at this celebration. We all wish you the very best, a long, happy life together with all the luck in the world. My wife and I would like to thank you very much for being here today, and I could not be any happier. The reason for my happiness is sitting right here, but my love, I'm going to come back to you because if I start with you, I'll run out of time. Appa and Amma, there are no words to say all I would want to say for all that you've done for me. Thank you for teaching me the most important thing, which is where our hope and joy comes from in this world. I already knew from knowing Claire that her family would be wonderful. William and Margaret, Kerry and Johnny, Kate and Sam, you have welcomed me so warmly that I am glad to say that I am gaining another family today. They say a man's life is not complete until he's married, then he's finished. Claire, I couldn't be happier to be starting a new page of my life today with you. And so I'd like to ask you all to raise a glass to my wife, my darling Claire. There's no better girl in the world, as Granny says.
I would like to thank each one of you for coming to celebrate with us today. As we look out on the friends and family around this room, we are just reminded of how kind God has been in blessing Rohan and I with such wonderful family and friends. Rohan, my husband, I find this the hardest part of the speech to write, quite simply because I don't have enough words to express my love for you and my deep gratitude to God for giving me you. Rohan, you are truly my second self. You are my best earthly companion and the greatest gift God has given me in this life. Rohan, you are truly the most remarkable person that I know, and I love you very, very much.